So let's have a conversation about precision medicine. We can be very proud that the American Heart Association, through funding science, discoveries, and implementation of heart-healthy living, has reduced the number of people who suffer from heart disease and stroke. But there's still too many individuals who still suffer from heart disease and stroke. At the same time, we have some dramatic advances. We can now say with very great precision what a person's genetic makeup is because of the Human Genome Project. We have very fast computers. We can measure the proteins that a person makes in their body when they metabolize certain foods. So what can we do with all this information? When an individual comes to see the doctor and they're given a prescription, they're told that this is the best medicine for you and this is the dose we want you to take. But that information that the doctor is using comes from large population studies, clinical trials, many of which are presented, for example, at scientific sessions. But there's a hidden question here, and that question from the patient is this the best medicine for me? Is this the right dose for me? We hope to be able to answer that question with precision in the future. And that really brings us to precision medicine. And once again, the American Heart Association is taking a leadership role in making this happen by funding research that leads to discoveries which amplify our work in precision medicine. But much more than that is happening at the American Heart Association. The American Heart Association has launched an institute for precision cardiovascular medicine. So what's happening with precision medicine? When an individual is evaluated today, we do traditional things. We listen to their heart, their lungs, we take their blood pressure, we get traditional blood tests. But in the future, what could we be doing? We could be recording information from their electronic medical record. We could be capturing information from new blood tests that are being developed now. We could be recording information from wearable sensors that an individual has, a Fitbit, Apple Watch, for example. We could be studying the impact of the bacteria that we all have in our bodies, and it varies from individual to individual. We could integrate the impact of the environment in which a person lives, their exposures to pollution, cigarette smoke, for example. Importantly, we could understand how everything that a person experiences is filtered through their own motivations and behaviors. All of this information, big data, will be fed into a computer system. Many of those computer systems are actually cloud computing systems. They handle very, very large amounts of data. Sophisticated scientists are working on ways to analyze all this data. The analytics is very important here. What does the future look like for precision medicine? So an individual comes to see their healthcare professional. Hopefully they're feeling healthy and want to stay that way. If they have risk factors or disease, we certainly want to help them make that transition back towards a healthy state. And integrating all the information that we just talked about is the goal of precision medicine. So that's what the AHA is doing through the Institute for Precision Cardiovascular Medicine. We also recognize that the science is advancing, and the AHA is helping there through something called the Center for Accelerated Drug Discovery, using extremely fast computers which are available through government laboratories such as the Lawrence Livermore Laboratory in California. These computers are now being used to actually match drugs that are used for one condition and see whether they can actually work for cardiovascular illness as well. And we would not have been able to predict that without a very fast computer doing a matching algorithm. The AHA has also launched a direct-to-participant research study called My Research Legacy, individuals will be asked to sign up to this digital form of the Framingham Heart Study. The AHA has also worked with AstraZeneca and Verily to fund One Brave Idea, the goal of which is to actually understand what causes coronary heart disease and what are the transitions from that initial early healthy state to the very first signal that a person is on the path to develop coronary heart disease, intercept it and reverse it. That's the goal of One Brave Idea. So precision medicine is the term that we use now to describe the fact that we're integrating much more information than we did in the past, enabling us to be more precise in how we think about an individual. I do want to caution listeners to this video to avoid, if possible, the term personalized medicine. The concern here is that individuals think that a pill is being made with their name stamped on it. That's not what's happening here. This is actually a major research and integrated data effort that will help individuals in ways that we can't even imagine now, and better to call it precision medicine rather than personalized medicine. This all is expensive and it does take additional funding, so the research efforts that we're talking about will benefit from every dollar that's raised at a Heart Walk or Heart Ball. There are initiatives, campaigns to raise funds to help with this precision medicine initiative. So all the work that the staff at the American Heart Association is doing to help with those fundraising efforts is going to be well spent time and effort, because those dollars are so valuable for this vast precision medicine effort. We're not going to see the benefits of it in a year or two. We're investing in the future. And everybody's working very hard, very quickly to get us there, but it will take research dollars. So the funding that we're discussing here is extremely important. So the AHA is our nation's oldest dedicated institution, association, that focuses on heart disease and stroke. And it does this in so many different ways, including funding research, the new discoveries that are going to change the way we take care of individuals in the future. And the AHA also helps deliver the discoveries right to the bedside. So the place to actually focus attention on heart disease through the precision medicine platform that the AHA is building is through the Institute for Precision Cardiovascular Medicine at the American Heart Association. We need the research efforts, we need the research dollars.